Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're checking out a video titled Amazing Places to Visit in Poland travel video. I do not remember who recommended this video, but you'll see it down here. I hope the person actually left a name, but nonetheless, I'll have it down here. I really don't remember who recommended this video. However, we're gonna be checking out this video right now, and if you have any recommendations, leave those in the comment section down below. Preferably click that link in the pinned comment section and you can recommend videos and I'll check them out as soon as possible. Yes, I'm being weird and I'm in your face. Weird. Anyways, we're going to be checking out some places in Poland because, you know, Poland is really beautiful. I've said this time and time again. I think Poland is one of the most beautiful countries in Europe, ironically. Though I just started, you know, to learn a lot about Poland. I think Poland's very beautiful. It has mountains, which is pretty cool. But I've heard it doesn't have all that much mountains as I thought. Either ways, we're going to check out this video right now. So thank you for watching.
One thing's for sure, a trip to Poland will never be boring. Thanks to its incredible natural wonders, architecture, cultural performance, and the tremendous Polish spirit that has survived throughout its history. This Baltic Sea country is the perfect tourist destination for history lovers. It's medieval.
You know, I'm being so honest with you. Like, this may come off a little bit weird, but I love being who I am. If you ask me right now, what would you change about your body? I would change nothing. I love me. I don't want to be anybody else, right? But there's a huge disadvantage of being me, right? And this is why I'm mentioning this is because, you know, I would love to visit Poland. But in the back of my head, there's this huge fear of the R word. You know what I mean? There's this huge fear and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to visit this country. But God, man, I am not trying to have bad experience. I hate negative encounters. I hate it. Right, coming from a guy who socializes this much, right? So yeah, I hate it. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, but either way, let's get right back to the video, man.
One thing's for sure, a trip to Poland will never be boring.
That's beautiful.
Thanks to its incredible natural wonders, architecture, cultural performance, and the tremendous Polish spirit that has survived throughout its history. This Baltic Sea country is the perfect tourist destination for history lovers. Its medieval castles, monuments, Jewish culture influence, and World War II remains are why many tourists find this wonderful country fascinating. Come with us and let's discover 10 amazing places in Poland. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Number 1. Wrocław. Wrocław is a city on the Oder River in western Poland. Built in the medieval period, Poland's fourth largest city is known for its market square, lined with elegant, colorful townhouses, and featuring a modern glass-structured fountain. Also in the square is the Gothic Old Town Hall, with its large astronomical clock.
Yeah, that's big.
The Centennial Hall Auditorium, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with its giant dome and tall spire, lies across the river. Another popular site is St. Mary Magdalene Church, built in the 13th century. This Gothic cathedral was the main church of the city and is one of the oldest temples in Wrocław.
Wow.
Number 2. Zakopane. Although this city is known as a winter tourist town, Zakopane offers many more year-round activities for travelers. You will find everything from hot springs with a beautiful water park to various cultural activities.
Hey, get busy.
Zakopane is an exceptionally varied city, wholly dedicated to tourism, with accommodation sites accessible to any traveler. Another attraction of this place is undoubtedly the Targ Gubałówka. This highly diverse market offers beautiful souvenirs and handcrafts from the region, and vegetables and fresh food. Also, if you're looking for deals in coats and snowshoes, you can't miss this huge outdoor market.
Damn!
Number 3. Tatra National Park. Have you ever seen those beautiful landscapes on postcards? In this park, you will enjoy stunning views worthy of a panoramic photo. You'll find incredible hiking trails, caves between snow-capped peaks, and the famous Tatra Mountains on the Polish side. One of the main attractions of this place is the Morskie Oko Lake. More than 100,000 people of all ages visit this lake throughout the year.
What's wild about that lake though, like Finland has a lot of lake. You guys should know this by now if you've been watching the channel for quite some time now. I live in Finland. I moved to Finland for quite some time now. Finland has the most lakes, if I'm not mistaken, in Europe, about 180,000 lakes. Finnish lakes are not blue, though. They're more on the gray, you know, looking a little bit more dirty. I don't really want to use the word dirty, but it's more on the darker side. But this blue, this pretty right here.
One of
This
the
is
main
pretty.
attractions of this place is the Morske Oko Lake. More than 100,000 people
Oh my
of all
gosh.
ages visit this lake throughout the year.
That's like
You
beach.
can also visit the Vodogushmote Mickiewicz waterfalls. They're about an hour away from the lake. This park
Yeah,
is the
that's-
ideal destination for hiking enthusiasts or people who want to get away from it all with outdoor activities. Number 4. Torun. Torun is one of the oldest cities in Poland. This city is full of houses and buildings with Gothic architecture, monuments that date back to the medieval age. Thanks to the fact that it was not bombed or invaded during World War II, it still preserves excellent historical interest for tourists. You can visit the home of the most famous astronomer of the time, Nicholas Copernicus. It's now a museum, and you'll learn a lot about his life's work and the contributions he's made to science. Take a walk through the city and see the old town hall dating from the 13th century. Nowadays, it's a museum where you can know everything relevant to Torun and its history. And if you're a baking enthusiast, we recommend you visit the city's gingerbread museum. Have fun recreating all the steps to making this delicacy. Number 5. Kraków, or in English, Krakow.
Krakow.
Are you looking for a place where everyone knows your name? Well, maybe not that intimate, but the tourist-friendly city of Kraków comes close. You can visit the market square, also known as Rynek Główny, the primary and social center of Kraków. This square has been the protagonist of countless shows and cultural presentations. So
It still blows my mind to see horses just casually being in existence right here. Like in the United States, don't get it twisted. You got horses. Even in Finland, you got horses. I've seen horses in Finland, and I've been really amazed because, you know, a lot of things that I used to see, I don't see them anymore. For example, sports cars and extremely wealthy people flaunting their wealth. I kind of missed that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give a little broke boy some vision. But yeah, you see those things in Poland, which is really wild. Poland is wild and interesting. Really, really wild.
you'll enjoy one of them during your visit. Pass by the Cloth Hall, known as the first covered shopping center in the world.
Really?
Another place of incredible beauty and architectural interest is the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul. Outside the church, you'll see 12 statues representing the 12 apostles who stand as guardians of the church. This beautiful city stands out for its color, beautiful architecture, and great artistic expressions. Number 6. Gdansk.
Gdansk.
It's one of the most beautiful cities in the country. Gdansk stands out for its
They got
history,
that
architecture, and
Damn.
excellent appearance. The site was a battlefield during World War II, so it had to be rebuilt from the ground up. You'll be able to get a hint of that dark time as you walk around the city. One of the mandatory stops you must take here is at Amber Street, known for being one of the most beautiful streets in the world. Another notable area that you cannot miss is the Royal Route. It's a long street which once served as a path for ancient kings with their entourage and royal armies. Your journey starts at the Upland Gate, passing through the main town hall, touring the houses of the nearby neighborhoods. This walk is a magnificent experience and shows you a bit of the history of Gdansk. Number 7.
Ooh.
Warszawa, or Warsaw in English. For over 400 years, Warszawa has been the capital of Poland. The place was a victim of war, and it does not forget its past while moving with passion towards the future. Its most fundamental tourist attraction is the Old Town, declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. In the Museum of the Uprising, you can learn the story of how this city stood up and fought against the advances of the Nazi army, and how it resisted the onslaught of war. The Warszawa Old Town Market is one of the most beautiful squares in Warszawa, and was once the center of its public life. This square was built in the 13th century, and now the constructions surround it are from the 15th century. One of the city's main attractions and its most emblematic symbol is the Little Mermaid statue. A warrior mermaid is wearing a large shield and a sword, becoming the defender of the city. When you travel here in the winter, you must visit the ice rink surrounding the statue of the warrior mermaid.
That's crazy.
The Łazienki Royal Park is one of the most beautiful parks in Warszawa. It hosts open-air classical music concerts, and you'll love the beautiful gardens, Royal, Belvedere, and Art Nouveau, surrounding the large historical buildings inside the park.
Bruh, oh my God, that is a sight to see. Boy, if I had the bread, I'm telling you, that's how my house would look. Like, I'm not saying that size. I don't want a house that big. Hell freaking no. I need, like, probably 2 bedrooms for myself. And if I have a wife. And them kids, they can have whatever the hell they want. But I'm talking about the damn water, bro. Like, that is majestic, boy.
Number 8. Sopot.
Little beach? Okay. Y'all got beaches?
Sopot is known as a seaside resort town with beautiful beaches, a large pier, and moves between a quiet life and sporty highlights.
That's a large pier.
The Grand Hotel is a huge building located at the foot of the beach and is one of the oldest in the city. A great attraction for its particular architecture and its crazy design is the Crooked House. It's a twisted-shaped building that looks like something out of a cartoon. Designed by architects Shotinsky and Zaleski. Boataruv Montecasino Street is a street primarily dedicated to tourists. You can walk without any difficulty through the souvenir stores, restaurants, cafes, and clubs located along this street. A quiet and comfortable walk that takes you directly to the pier of Sopot. Number 9. Zalipia Village.
Okay, we got a little village.
Are you looking for a colorful place to visit during your stay in Poland? Zalipia is the spot for you. Thanks to a local tradition that dates back more than 100 years, you can find colorful painted flowers all over any surface of the rural town.
That's cool.
During your stay, you may run into some locals. Some of them open the door of their homes to tourists for photographs. Take a tour of the Dom Malarek Museum, or also known as the Painter's House. There you can learn about local traditions and art through a variety of paintings and workshops.
It's so colorful. Like, I've never thought I'd be a guy who actually thought colorful things were beautiful. And when I say colorful things, I don't mean like I see colors as ugly. I mean like variations of color, you know, as pleasant. Because I'm more of a shade guy or one color, monocolor type of guy. But dude, that's beautiful. I would definitely spend a night or two there.
The Crooked Forest.
It's
a forest of more than 400 pine trees with something quite peculiar, and their shapes are bent as if they were the handle of a teapot. That's why it has become a unique attraction of the Polish territory. You can find it on the outskirts of Nowe Czernowo village, very close to Gryfino. There are many theories of why the trees of this forest grow this way. Some believe that it's something supernatural. Others explain that old farmers in the middle of the growth of these pines modified their forms to be used later in the manufacturing of hulls and boats. Today, the mystery remains unsolved, which attracts the attention of tourists who visit this area.
Yeah, the reality is they might have been altered when they were growing, because that you can do that with the tree. If you tilt it, bend it like that, it's going to grow into a solid shape form. But yeah, you can do that with trees. So yeah, that's possible, but it can also be natural. There's a natural phenomenon that can cause that, but reality speaking, I don't know.
Beautiful country has been through a lot.
It has.
Despite it all, the incredible impetus of its citizens has kept it standing. Enjoy its delicious cuisine, which will make your taste buds explode. Let yourself be carried away by the great history of this fighting country. Discover its charming villages, main cities, mountainous areas, and even beautiful beaches. So pack your bags and experience the Phoenix of Europe, Poland.
Poland.
If you enjoyed this video, Give it
Yeah,
up.
this was really beautiful video to watch. Like, the only problem with this video is probably just the freaking music. Then I'm gonna have to try to figure out something how to, you know, alter it and remove the music and add another song that wouldn't block the video on YouTube, because I can promise you if I upload this to YouTube, it's gonna get blocked, because I've done these videos quite sometimes and every time there's an issue with the music. So I'm gonna see how I can edit it in a nice way, because I remember somebody said to me that, yeah, they like to watch my videos, but yeah, they didn't want to watch the one where there was just white noise. But either ways, we're gonna figure it out. But either ways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what y'all thought was the most beautiful part in this video. And to me, the most beautiful part, if you're wondering, is the house. I really liked it. It was really amazing. I think that's something that is very rare and very cool, and I would love to actually see that in person, because I've never seen that before in person, unfortunately. Either ways, guys, thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.